Hi, in this video, I'll be going through with you how you can create your own Google site. After you have signed into your Google account, bring your cursor to the top right hand corner. You will see the Google Apps icon. Click on it and look for Sites. If you can't find it, you may have to scroll further down. Once you have located it, click on Sites. It should bring you to this page. Now if you are going to click Create here, you will be creating Google Sites using the old system, where there will be lesser features. If you want to have more features, you should create your new site under New Google Site. So click on it, and you will see something like this. Bring your cursor to the bottom right, you will see a plus icon. Click on it, and there you have created a site. To customize the name for your site, bring your cursor to the top left hand side, select the untitled site, and replace it with a name of your choice. So for instance, if I'm going to teach mathematics, I could name it to be Maths with Jeff. And once I click on other parts of the page, as you can see, the site will be automatically saved. To insert items into your site, check out the bar on the right side. You will see over here, there's an insert, and over here, there are many options. I'm going to just add them in, and then I'm going to show an example of how it looks like. So if I click on text box, you can see a text box is here. I could maybe type in the header for the site, maybe Maths with Jeff. Alright, I move on to images. You have two options. You can upload an image of your choice, or you can select. For selection of image, you can do through by URL, Google image search, your Google Photos, or photographs and pictures in your Google Drive. For the ease of demonstration, I'm going to go to Google image search and just let's type Maths. Since I'm doing on Maths, let's choose this photo. I click Insert, and it will be there. For Embed, is for you to actually embed a website there. You can do so by entering the URL over here, or you can click on Embed Code, and you can type in the HTML code. If you click on Drive, you'll be able to so-called insert files from your Drive, or files that are being shared with you in Google Drive, or files you recently opened in Google Drive. Let's skip layout first, we'll come back to this later. We go down to collapsible text. You click on it. Now, collapsible text is a good way to make your website look neat and tidy when you have a lot of information. For example, let's say I'm teaching Maths for level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and level 6. Instead of listing all the details, I could use this. So let me show an example. I have level 1, and then let's say there are much more information, like maybe paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What happened is that normally the people will only see this text level 1. It's only when they click the arrow, then it will reveal more information. So this helps to keep your website tidier and neater. Image carousel, let me just insert the image. Again, you can choose to upload or select. For the purpose of demonstration, let me just use again Google image search, and maybe this time I will choose size. Okay, I know it's not related, but this allows me to pick some other pictures. Let me just pick a few so I can show you how does image carousel works. Once I'm done, I'll click on insert, and it will appear here. So the nice things about image carousel is later the people who visit your site will have the ability to press left and right to switch between the photos. You can also add a button. So let's say you want to have a button for people to submit a feedback. Let me just type feedback. Or you want to link it to some other site. For the purpose of demonstration, I will just key in a site that I know offhand. And insert it. Next, you can also choose to insert a divider. You can also choose to insert YouTube videos that you have uploaded. Okay, let me just maybe choose one that I've done previously. And then you can also insert your calendar. So for me, let me just choose my school calendar for the purpose of demonstration. It appears here. You can also choose to add a map. Okay, so let's say right now I'm in Singapore, so I'll type in Singapore. Okay, I'll write select. And then over here you will see that you can also insert documents, Google Slides that we have created, Google Sheets, forms and charts. Maybe I will just show forms since I have that offhand to demonstrate. This is a form that I created for one of the workshops. You can either choose to double click on it or click on it and then select insert. To change the formatting, like let's say I want to change the words over here, I could just select it, highlight it, and then I could choose whether I want to put it to title. You can see it's much bigger. And as you change to heading, it becomes a bit smaller. Subheading, it becomes even smaller. I can also change it to normal text or small text. Let's change it to title so it's more visible. For alignment, now let's say you want to align something, you can just click on it. You will see that there are dots. You can click on it and drag and determine whether you want it to be narrower. You can also choose, once you click on it, you realize that you see many lines here. You can choose to shift it to any part of the lines and it will be aligned there. To make it bigger, it's the same. You click on it, you will see dots. You can click on it to drag to make it bigger, or you can click on the side to drag to make it wider. Same goes for the others. Okay, you can arrange, make it bigger, make it smaller, or reposition it. To customize the theme and layout, what you have to do is to bring the cursor to the bar on the right, click on themes. You will be able to see that there are preset themes here. These are the only themes that are available. You wouldn't be able to have more themes. Over time, I think they increase the number of themes. The only thing you can change here is perhaps the color scheme. So for example, let's say right now I'm using simple. This is the default. I can change it to a different color scheme, and if you look at it, the words and text would change as well. Let me just bold this so you could see it. Let's say select Aristotle now. I change the color. You can see the fonts, color of the fonts change, and of course I can change the font style to bold, classic or modern. Okay, and for others they have different fonts for you to choose. So these are the choices you have for themes. For layout, now if you go back to just now, under the insert tab, you will see that there are layouts here where you can choose to have a picture at the side, description on the right side, or picture side by side and so forth. So you can click on this and they will allow you to insert things accordingly like this. Now let's say you want to save some space. For example, you feel that in between the two items is taking up quite a lot of space, like you feel that this gap is too big. You can click on it, you can bring it up, you can bring it nearer, and they'll put the button nearer. Same goes for the other things that are being inserted, like the files, images, the calendar and all that. Having a site with a lot of information could be overwhelming, which is why many people create different pages when they are building their site. Having different pages to show different information. To have more pages, bring your cursor to the bar on the right side, click on Pages. Over here, you can see the breakdown of your site. As of now, you can see I only have one page, which is the home page. To add a page, I could click this, the plus sign at the bottom. I could type in maybe level 1. Let's say I have 6 levels of students. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Alright, I'll start at level 4 so that I do not spend too much time on this. Now, you can also create sub-pages. So for example, let's say for level 1, I have, let's say, 2 classes, class A and class B. So I can add a sub-page. Class A. I click on this again. I can add one more sub-page. Class B. Now as you realize, these pages are indented to the right, which shows that they are sub-pages. What this does is this. Watch my cursor as I bring it to level 1. It drops down to allow me to select class A and class B. Okay, so normally the main page will be at the top. Point to the arrow, it will drop down and show the sub-pages. As this is your site, you have named the site just now, you could also choose to name your home page. As of now, you can see the default name for home page is Home. You can click on it. And give it a name. Okay, let me just click on it properly. Double click. You can edit the name. So let's say I want to call my home page Wonder of Maths. Your home page will then be called Wonder of Maths. Now personally, I feel that this is not required and it could be quite confusing for people who enter your site, which is why I prefer to leave it as Home, so that when people want to get back to the home page, they just need to click on Home and they'll be back at the main page. Now that you have created your page, you must be wondering how would it appear in mobile devices or computers of others. What you can do is this. Bring your cursor to the top. You will see this sign, Preview. Click on it and you will get to see how does it look like to visitors. Over here you can choose to preview it as a computer, as what my cursor is pointing to now, or a smart device that is turned landscape, or a mobile device, smart device that is held portrait. So this is how it looks like. It's important for you to look through this because it does affect the experience of people who are visiting your sites. Let me just go back here. Just now I mentioned about image carousel. I just want to show you. You see, you get to click on it and it shows the next picture. So that's the nice thing about image carousel. After you have built your site and used the preview button to check that everything is alright, you may want to share it with someone so that you could co-edit the site together. To do that, you bring your cursor up to the top right hand side. You will see this icon. Click on it. Over here you can add the names of people who you want to be co-editors with. To publish your site, again you bring your cursor up to the top right hand side. You will see this publish button. You click on it. You'll be able to choose the name for your site. Yep, because you're the site owner, you get to have a say in what you would want your site to be called. In front of it, there will be a couple of letters like the HTTP sites.google.com because you are using Google platform to build your site. The length of this depends on whether you are using an account provided by an organization or a public Gmail account. Once you have decided on a name, you can see over here, you can manage who can view your site. You click on manage, you can choose whether you want people from an organization to see it, you want anyone to be able to see the published version, or you want specific people to view the site. So for instance, let's say you are creating this site and you want only people in your school to be able to access it. You can click on specific people, and then after that you can enter the names, the email address of the people in your school, and only they will have access to the published site. I hope this helped. Have fun building your own site.